Live, local, late breaking. WBAL TV 11 News at 5 continues.
I had to scoop my behind up all the steps to get here.
6 flights?
6 flights. Somebody had to carry my wheelchair and I had to scoop myself up each step backwards.
That was 6 months ago when the 11 News I-Team first heard about residents' concerns at the Lakeview Towers apartment building in Baltimore, specifically when it came to faulty elevators. A problem so bad at times that a wheelchair-bound man found himself crawling up 6 flights of stairs just to get to his apartment.
It's difficult to hear. And tonight, Deborah Weiner returns to the building to find frustrations have grown and little has changed.
Well, as you both know, oftentimes the glare of scrutiny can produce changes, but just listen to this. All right, so I first heard about these problems from resident Daryl Bowman, who is an amputee at Lakeview Towers. There are a number of people there with disabilities at Lakeview and many senior citizens too. Daryl was very hopeful that the exposure from our report over the summer would produce real change and make him feel safer. But now he just feels like a broken record that no one wants to listen to.
Daryl Bowman never imagined his home would bring him so much stress. From summer into fall, he sent me regular emails about the problems at Lakeview Towers. I had to climb the steps to the 6th floor on my butt again, he told me on July 20th. The elevators are broken again. I'm stuck downstairs. That was October 12th. And often he communicates this sentiment: I don't want to keep putting my life in danger here. Daryl isn't the only resident in the 15th floor building who is concerned. His friend Raymond from the 12th floor says he has missed 8 medical appointments due to broken elevators. Reese, who lives on the 4th floor, says she couldn't make an interview with Social Security.
Saturday before last, I actually could not go to work because the elevators were broke. And mobility was outside to pick me up and I could not get there.
There are 2 towers to the Lakeview complex, 717 and 727. It is in the 727 building where one elevator has not worked at all since April due to a flood caused by a resident.
12th floor.
The one working elevator is operated manually only by staff unless it breaks down. And if you need it, you have to request a ride by phone.
Do you think that these will be fixed in 2022?
No, I do not.
2023?
Maybe.
The towers are HUD subsidized, reducing rents for low-income residents. The building was developed by Landex Development and is managed by Wynn Residential, which online boasts a passion for excellence and a commitment to exceed expectations. For our first report, and again with this one, we requested an on-camera interview with Wynn, but were denied. A spokesman for Lakeview Towers blames supply chain problems and replacement circuit boards produced in China for the delay in fixing the elevators. Residents were first told the elevator would be fixed in September, then October, and now, the spokesman told us, we will repair the elevator when the parts arrive. He also says ownership and management are doing everything they can to resolve this situation, respond to resident needs, and keep them informed.
Where the parts coming from? Timbuktu?
On top of the elevator problem, back in July, I uncovered faulty emergency pull cords in apartments, the very medical emergency alert system that is advertised as an amenity on the website for Lakeview Towers. Back in July, the Lakeview Towers spokesman told us all the call buttons in the building would be tested and repaired or replaced if needed. But more than 3 months later, the emergency alert system in Daryl's apartment is still broken.
If something happens in the next couple months, if something happens, I'm done. I'm toast. And I'm not trying to lose my life in this building.
We asked about the delay for those emergency pull cords and were told that ownership is exploring a new system. A spokesman for the mayor's office said they are encouraging the owner and property manager to do everything they can to expedite all repairs at Lakeview. And Daryl says the Housing Authority of Baltimore City offered to move him to another location, but he declined the offer because it is in a high crime area. We will continue to monitor the developments for Daryl and the other residents at Lakeview.